Hi, my name is LaShawn and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick portrait study of this photo. It's of Lara Boba. It's a very stunning photo. I've seen this all over Pinterest, all over Instagram. A lot of people have tried drawing it, and I guess I just wanted to take my turn drawing it now. And also it has kind of been sitting in my gallery for a hot minute and I kind of wanted to get rid of it. I don't really have a process when it comes to drawing, so I guess I'm gonna try as quickly as possible to explain what I did for this specific piece. I've done 3 sketches, 2 in black and 1 in red, and there really is no rhyme or reason to the amount of sketches that I do. It may be 1, it may be 10. God, I hope that it's never 10, but if that's what the piece needs, hopefully I have the strength to get it there. But basically I just keep sketching until I believe I have enough information to start painting, because this digital painting doesn't really rely on a lot of lines, so I really need a firm foundation to build everything just from paint. My final sketch, as you can see, is red. I try to always keep it red or a kind of similarly skin toned color so that it blends easily. After sketching, I go in with a soft brush and just quickly put in my flats. I try to pick a middle value of the color that I think I want, and I might even tint it more red, more blue, more green, whatever. Either to remind me that I was planning to shade this thing with that color, or just so that I can let that color harmonize throughout the entire shading of it. After flats, I straight up just go into rendering, and this is literally where all chaos is. There is no reason behind anything that I do. I just render until I get the piece to where I think it should be in my mind. I guess I can say I work from big to small, larger shapes first or whatnot, just to kind of get a vague idea of the structure if I didn't do that enough in the sketch. But even that is subjective, because sometimes I'll just fixate on a certain part of the piece and just work on it for a while and then realize, hey, you have the rest of the piece to do. In this case, it was her eye. I really kind of just went to town on her eyes for a second. Don't know why. As usual, when I'm doing my studies and my paintings, I'm never really focusing on photorealism or getting the exact likeness of the reference that I'm using. If I choose a photo, it's because there's something in the photo that I really liked and wanted to try to capture for myself. In this case, it was her eyes, like the expression and the intensity of them. I really liked it, and I wanted to try seeing how well I could capture it in the piece. And that's something that I always do. I pick a focus and I work from there on the piece. Sometimes I might include other references, but the focus could literally be anything. It could be the colors in the piece, it could be the lighting in the piece, or it could just be her face and her expression. It literally doesn't matter. And I just have fun stylizing those elements and emphasizing them, because that's what I like. In this piece, a challenge I wanted to give myself was to actually seriously render her clothing. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't really focus on clothes in my paintings. I kind of just put them in afterwards. And if you go through my pieces, please don't. But if you do, you'll notice that the clothing kind of looks like an afterthought, and that's because it was. It really, I do the face and I have fun with the face, and then I get to the clothes and I'm like, oh yeah, she needs clothes. Let's just use a big brush and, hope it looks like it, and I'm never really too concerned. But I don't want to do that anymore. I want to actually work on having my entire piece finished. So I really focused on the clothes in this piece, and my word, it was a struggle. It was so hard. Like, I feel like I know how to convey wrinkles when I'm just sketching. It's easy to use lines to convey shapes. But when you're just using values, it's so hard. Like, I did this painting in 3 sessions and only really got to show it in the last one because I was just avoiding it. Like, you could even see in the piece that I work on the shirt, then jump back to the face because I'm like, aha, no, don't want to do this right now. But I eventually did get back to it. I remember a few artists who I really liked the way they draw clothes, and they really just use a hard round brush or something like that, and they casually stroke in the wrinkles, and it looks really good. And I mean, mine's is not like theirs, but I still tried using the hard round brush, and I think it really worked instead of using the soft brush or the painted brush that I used. The hard round brush really bring everything together, and for my first attempt really focusing on wrinkles, I am not mad. I'm not mad. I like the way it turned out, but it was fun. I hope that I can start, rendering clothes and making sure it looks good in my future pieces. Just about finished with this piece. The only thing I have left to do is some editing. In this piece I really wanted her to look like sun-kissed and like she's in the sunset, that glow. And so I added this orange, and I always add noise to my pieces. That's something I love the way it looks. The orange thing, I always add orange in my pieces, like orange or yellow, like a very warm color. I like my pieces to be warm. Some people like it, some may not. That's okay. But yeah, I have fun adding the orange. But that's the last step in my process, I guess. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If there is anything you want to ask me or see from me, feel free to leave a comment down below or message me on Instagram at LaShawnAd. The link will be in the description. And don't forget to do all the YouTube things, like, share, and subscribe. And please turn on the post notification bell because I do not have a regular posting schedule. So if you don't want to have to check to see if the moon is blue to know if I've posted, you can just turn it on and you will get a message every time I post a video. So just do it. And I guess I'll see you guys, at the next blue moon. Bye.